Okay, guys, since it's a little bit warmer weather and all of the chickens seem to be in a good mood, I figured I would come out, introduce you guys to some folks, and also possibly show you some of our shame, okay? Some of our shame. All right, you guys, I don't think I ever posted this to the YouTube channel. But for those of you that are part of our Discord, you definitely saw these little guys. I called them, quote, rescues. I'm not really sure that's the... Yes, I hear you over there. I'm not really sure that's the best term to use for these guys. It was actually a family member that had these guys. And he was having a horrible time with predators. He had done everything he could, and just still nothing was working. There were several more other than these 4 that are here now, right? And so that's when he decided to see if I would take them. Plus, he's reaching retirement age. He's about to be retiring, probably moving away from his property, you know, downsizing. So he wouldn't have had space for them anyway. So I brought them here. And they are all Bantams or Bannies, depending on where you're from. But these little guys, that's as big as they'll ever get. They are fully grown, and they are actually old. They don't lay anymore, which is fine. That's not a requirement to get loves around here. But they are pretty feral. And there's another one right over there. As a matter of fact, that one right over there, her name is Tess. Not the big buffs over there, but that little girl that keeps peeping around the corner, that's Tess. And over here, the rooster right there, that is Stump. The little gray girl there under their swing, that is Dr. Quinn. And the little white girl right there is Monica. Oh, there goes Tess joining everybody else. Hi, Tessie. Hi, Tessie, baby. I've been working with them. It used to be they would just completely lose their crap when I walked out into one of these pens, right? But they've gotten better about it. You see, they still don't want to be real close to me, but they've gotten much better. At the time we took them in, we had no intentions of having for the small. Y'all watch Stump. Watch Stump. He thinks he's going to take on Splash over there. But we had to, you know, kind of make do when we first got them. So this is actually from my rehab days. It was Sally's hutch, or possum. And these guys use it for a coop. We've got them a enclosed run here with a roof on the top. But I do plan, and see, since we are looking at properties in Tennessee, I'm not sure how to handle this. I want to get them a much different setup. But for now, this is actually working very well. I'm not sure if I should wait to get them a new setup till we find a property and get moved, which could be months away. That was Sapphire over there screaming. That's little Bug's big old roo. But I'm not sure if I should wait until we get a new property and then go ahead and get them a new setup, or wait so that we, or, you know, or go ahead and get one now. You guys see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm about to show y'all some of our shame, okay? Y'all see that mess over there? See all that crap over there? When we went to convert that old shed into a coop, the previous owners had left stuff in there for years that we just never bothered cleaning out. that shed back there too. So we've been working on cleaning them out, but rain keeps interrupting. So we've got crap just stacked and piled out here. Now, the goal is, as long as the weather doesn't drop real frigid again, which, I mean, we know it's going to get colder, but we're just hoping it's not going to get like real frigid. You know what I mean? But the goal is to completely clean that one over there out. And we are going to turn that into a little workshop for Gray, with one side of it full of chicken supplies, pet supplies, rehab supplies, all that stuff. Right? Picard! Dude, that was rude. You were on camera. We're not shooting pecorn here. We'll call it pecorn so that I don't get in trouble. We're not doing that. Stop it. No chicken pecorn. But, yeah, that's the goal, is to get all that cleaned up. Largely because, I mean, it needs to be cleaned up. It just looks like crap, right? But also, so that when we go to move to the new property, things will be much smoother, much easier, and we won't be carrying a lot of crap that's not needed. Plus, if we sell this place, whoever buys it doesn't get to inherit the mess like we did. So, but yeah, just kind of wanted to show you guys a little. And look at here. Look at here. We got Curious over here. Hi, Curious. And that over there, that is Colonel, the king of our first bachelor flock. Hi, babies. And for those of y'all who may not know, these guys, and that one up there, that one up right up there, that's Banny. He is not a Banny, but I nicknamed him Banny because he had a Banny attitude. But all three of these guys are Buff Orpingtons. And we were going to just make one gigantic bachelor flock, but these three decided they didn't want to share with anybody. And they wanted to be bullies, but they accept each other. So, they live together. Okay, sorry. Just thought I heard something funny. And as you can see, both bachelor flock coops we built, these guys get on top of and they make a mess out of it. So I either got to count on it to rain to wash it off, or I'm going to have to get out here with the scrub brush. It's supposed to rain later today, so let's hope for rain. Saves me one less farm chore to do. Now, when we do get our bigger property, part of the goal is to perhaps, I'm not going to swear to it, perhaps get back into wildlife rehab. If any of you have been around my gaming channels, you know that was a very big part of my life for a very long time. And we're also going to try to take in your typical domestic animals. When I say that, we're talking dogs, cats, that type of thing. But we also want to be a sanctuary for farm animals that most people would not care about, such as roosters. You would be surprised how many people, and I get it, okay? I'm a country girl. I was raised around farmers. I know the point. But it's always, just cull the roosters and keep the hens. Because, you know, roosters are meat. Hens provide eggs. Too many roosters with your hens is going to cause issues. A lot of the times. Well, most of the time. Because they will end up fighting each other, or they will end up hurting the hens. But if any of you guys know me, you know I kind of feel like all life has some sort of value. Even these ornery old roosters. And that value may only be to make somebody smile. To bring them joy. Like, oh. Hold on, camera. Don't do that. Alright, you guys see that one coming right there toward me? That one right there. Right there. That is Sapphire. That is our oldest granddaughter's favorite rooster. Does he do much of anything other than be a pain in my backside? No, he does not. But he makes that child smile. He has taught her responsibility. He has taught her compassion. And he loves her. Sometimes that's the only purpose something needs in life. So, we're going to do our best to, as we grow, that's Odd over there screaming. See Odd with his floppy comb over there? He is the king of the hen coop. And he knows it. But as I was saying, once we get the property we're hoping to get, part of our goal is going to be to provide a sanctuary for animals that normally wouldn't get that chance. Kind of like these ornery things here. Huh? Banny boy. Now you guys have seen a video of Banny, and I tried to get him to do his dance for me during that video. He wasn't going for it. But he's been doing it a lot more here lately, and even Curious up there has started doing it. So, I'm going to keep trying. Oh, I want to show y'all how pretty my boys are when they dance, y'all. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Oh, look at him. Look at him show off now. Look at him showing off how pretty he is. And Colonel, you're handsome too, baby. Yes, you are. Now, all of these guys right now are going through puberty. You can guess what that is. It's a rooster's version of puberty. And puberty can make life, let's just say, interesting. Okay? Very interesting. Sometimes a little bit terrifying. But we're getting through it, y'all. Okay, loves. Oh, you stars. We will catch y'all later. Right now, I have some babies that are going, hey, lady, where's the treats? Oh, Sapphire came over here to say bye. You gonna say bye? You gonna say bye, Sapphire? I did. All right. Well, I signed off for it, so, you too. We will catch y'all later. Bye, guys.